Hello everyone, this is Ricky Grove, Managing Editor at Renderosity.com, and you are watching a special News of the Week for November 17th, 2015. We delayed the News of the Week a little bit to correspond with the release of Poser 11 and Poser Pro 11, which is today from Smith Micro. But before we get into Poser, let's talk a little bit about some Renderosity news. In celebrating the release of the new Poser 11, we've chosen the Poser Gallery from Renderosity as our Gallery of the Week. Let's look at a few images from the video I created. The Marketplace staff at Renderosity are offering savings to Prime members, 24% off with a special code through Wednesday, November 18th, and also savings for regular members. Here are the codes for the Prime members and the codes for the regular members. Remember, these savings go through Wednesday at 11:59 p.m., so get your savings quickly. And now for our major announcement. We're very, very happy to note the release of Smith Micro's Poser 11 and Poser Pro 11. Poser has always had a very strong relationship with Renderosity. In fact, Renderosity began as a Poser community before we expanded out. But we've always been very passionate about Poser. We have a very passionate Poser forum, and we are very excited about this new release. So without any further ado, let's look at some of the new features of Poser Pro 11 and Poser 11. Probably the most important new release is the new Superfly physically based renderer in Poser Pro 11 and Poser 11. It's integrated from Blender's Cycles render engine. Superfly brings the power of physical rendering inside Poser by accurately rendering light the way it behaves in the real world. This will make it a lot easier to create hyper-realistic renders inside of Poser 11. Also, there have been improvements to the Cartoon OpenGL render. You can control all of your comic mode settings with one easy-to-access panel. Also new is an actor selection history. This works like a history in your web browser, allowing you to keep track of recently accessed objects with back and forward buttons. You can see the whole history by right-clicking the history buttons, and hotkeys can be assigned to the previous and next actor, just like in a web browser. You can also export a partial scene in the Pro version only. When working on complex scenes, sometimes you need to separate the parts out. This feature allows you to choose exactly which figures, props, lights, and cameras are included, and you can easily merge the scenes later on. There's also measurement and text props. This allows you to create precise measurements in a Poser scene that are highly useful for forensics and recreating real-world scenes. And those are only a few of the many, many improvements and updates to Poser Pro 11 and Poser 11. Currently available only through Smith Micro. We'll also be sharing an interview with Charles Taylor, the Poser manager, and a review by MD McCallum of Poser Pro 11. So good luck. We hope you enjoy this new release, and thank you very much for watching.